And a News 3 follow-up, a local church is responding to the Housing Authority of Savannah as they make plans to submit an application to demolish Yamacraw Village.
As WSAV News 3's Ricardo Lewis reports, the historic First Bryan Baptist Church is worried about the impact the plan could have on them.
Church leaders at the historic First Bryan Baptist Church are concerned after learning about the plans to potentially move forward with demolishing Yamacraw Village.
That's just not fair for historic First Bryan Baptist Church, who's been here for 233 going on 234 years.
They say the construction will be an issue.
If it's to be demolished and there are cranes, there are barriers like on Ann Street, how would one get here? How would we worship?
Emily and Zaribe and Pastor Christopher Pittman have been looking into the plan since last fall. They'd like to provide input as their historic property sits next to the neighborhood.
We don't want to be landlocked. We don't want them to. We only own so much property right now here, and so if you start building around us, we could end up with no parking and basically shut us down.
Pastor Pittman reached out to the Housing Authority for answers, but is still waiting to hear back. He says he wants to make sure the footprint of the neighborhood remains in place.
I don't want to just become a part of Broad Street because churches are designed to minister to communities and neighborhoods. And so if you take away the whole neighborhood, and I'm in the midst of stores and hotels, that won't be functional.
Until federal officials approve the demolition, Pastor Pittman says the church will work to help those impacted. In Savannah, Ricardo Lewis, WSAV News 3 on your side.
News 3 also reached out to the Housing Authority of Savannah with the pastor's concerns, but also we have yet to hear back. The application for demolition will be submitted to the Department of Housing and Urban Development by late summer or early fall.